Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to this week's Weddingpreneurs Live, where we are making wedding business sales and marketing simple and fun with my weekly 5-minute micro lessons. So if you are new around here, I am Carissa Cruzy, a wedding business strategist and wedding business owner myself. Today I am sharing with you how to book a wedding this week. Yep, you heard me. This is something that will take you just 10 minutes and you can do it today. All right, so say hello as you join. I love to see who's hanging around. And even if you're catching the replay, say hello as well and give me a hashtag replay. All right, we are going to just dive right in. So today we're going to talk about how to book a wedding this week, even if you don't have a new lead that comes into your inbox. All right. So you're probably thinking, Carissa, how am I going to do that, right? I want you to look at your old leads. Yep, we are going to pull those leads that you thought ghosted you, that you thought just went nowhere, all right? And I want you to send them an email, just a simple email. And so we are going to just check up with these old leads. And I want you to go as far back as 6 months even, all right? What I found is many times these leads get busy and they didn't end up booking anyone for the service that you provide, okay? And they will welcome your email and that you were checking in on them. And how good of a feeling is that, right? So you will stand out as you follow it up and you won't be competing with any other vendors for the same services because you are being proactive, all right? So you'll have their undivided attention at that particular time. And the lead will be thankful that you thought of them and you'll show up in a positive light. Okay? So what to say in the email, right? That's probably what you're thinking next. Well, what do I say in the email, Carissa? I want you to make it simple. And my favorite subject line is, still interested? All in lowercase. All right, just do still interested. You're not going to say anything else in the subject line except that. All right, because we're trying to draw their attention and get them to open that email from you. So that's our first step. Then once they open the email, you're going to be like, well, now what do I put in the email, right? Well, here I'm going to give you the exact verbiage that I use in my business. So what I say is, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know things have been crazy lately, so just checking in. Are you still interested in booking our services for your wedding? ? All right. And then what I want you to say is, if you're still in the decision-making process and need some time, just let me know. We're happy to answer any questions you might have about your wedding. Just ask. And then the next sentence is the one that gets people to respond. If you've gone another direction, please let me know this too so that we can release your date in our calendar. I look forward to hearing from you, and then you put your sign off, however you sign your name. All right, or short, simple, to the point. Now, obviously you want to make sure that they had a wedding date that they gave you if you're going to use that, piece about releasing their date on your calendar. But what this does is it gets them to respond to you one way or the other. So they can say, because they don't want you to be taking a date that you could book, right? So they'll respond and say, nope, I've already, booked somebody for that day. Or they'll say, hey, you know what? I haven't booked anybody yet. I'm glad to hear you have my date open. And then they'll ask whatever other question that they might need that reopens that conversation. All right. And then one last thing is, if you send the email and you don't get a response from someone, I want you to send one more email. And you can do this around 4 to 6 days later. Just kind of give them a little time to get that email. But they might get a lot of email in that email that you're sending to. So all I want you to do is change up the subject line and send the same exact text in the email portion, all right? And the second subject line that is my favorite that I use is your wedding. Again, all lowercase, just your wedding, All right. Because we're trying to just get them to open the email so that then they can respond to us. And I just did this with several of my old leads. I do this every once in a while within my business. And I just did this again with several of my old leads that we had for my wedding business. And we booked 2 weddings from this. All right. They were leads that I thought had ghosted us and were no longer interested. And these 2 weddings brought in $8,000. All right. So $8,000 that I was not anticipating, all because of one email. I had already done the work, right? I did the hard work. I had provided them the info, had the meeting, had sent them a proposal. They already knew about us. So I did the hard work. So that one email in 10 minutes of time brought in $8,000. All right. So it's all about your marketing strategies. That's what I teach, marketing strategies. It's not working harder. It's working smarter and doing the marketing strategies that actually work. All right. And a lot of these strategies are not time consuming. You just need to know what they are. So, okay, it's your turn. Now I want you to go and do this for your business and book that wedding this week. All right. And make sure and send me a DM when you book your wedding. I'd love to hear about it. And I also want to mention, if you are wanting to win more weddings and want to work with me, send me a DM and let's set up a free discovery chat and see kind of where you're stuck at and what you're needing help with. All right. Okay, that's it for today. So I'll see you at the next Weddingpreneurs Live.